In this video, we bring you a 100-question general knowledge test for CDL. This full-length practice test will push your knowledge to the limit and show you if you're truly prepared to pass your CDL on the first try. Let's dive right in with question number 1. Brake fade results from A. Excessive wear, B. Excessive speeding, C. Excessive smoke, D. Excessive use of the service brakes. And the answer is D. Excessive use of the service brakes. You should downshift. A. Before starting up a hill, B. Before exiting a curve, C. Before starting down a hill or entering a curve, D. None of the above. And the answer is C. Before starting down a hill or entering a curve. Hazardous materials placards are A. Signs put on top of a vehicle that identify the hazard class of the cargo. B. Signs put on the outside of a vehicle that identify the hazard class and weight of the vehicle. C. Signs put on the outside of a vehicle to warn others of hazardous materials. D. None of the above. And the answer is C. Signs put on the outside of a vehicle to warn others of hazardous materials. Which of the following is not checked in a pre-trip inspection? A. The amount of fuel in the vehicle, B. Safety equipment, C. Cargo securement, D. Brake controls. And the answer is A. The amount of fuel in the vehicle. To test your hydraulic brakes for leaks, A. Pump the brake pedal 3 times, then hold it down for 5 seconds. B. Apply firm pressure to the brakes for 5 seconds, then pump them 3 times. C. Turn off the engine and listen for leaks. D. None of the above. And the answer is A. Pump the brake pedal 3 times, then hold it down for 5 seconds. Rust around wheel nuts may mean A. The nuts are loose, B. The wheels or rims have had welding repairs, C. The nuts are too tight, D. The weather is wet. And the answer is A. The nuts are loose. If you let air out of hot tires, A. Air pressure will increases, causing the tires to blow out. B. As the tire cools, the air pressure will be too low. C. The tires will cool off much sooner. D. None of the above. And the answer is B. As the tire cools, the air pressure will be too low. Distracted driving may be caused by, while driving, A. Listening to music, B. Eating, C. Maintaining constant speed, D. All of the above. And the answer is B. Eating. If your truck has a high center of gravity, which of the following is true for curves? A. Reduce your speed to a crawl, B. You should travel at the posted speed limit, C. You should slow down, as your truck can roll over at the posted speed limit for the curve, D. None of the above. And the answer is C. You should slow down, as your truck can roll over at the posted speed limit for the curve. Which of the following is not a hazard? A. Work zones, B. A freeway/highway exits that go downhill, C. An escape ramp, D. A cardboard box on the road. And the answer is C. An escape ramp. When you check your tires, you should look for all of the following except A. Tires from different manufacturers, B. Dual tires that come in contact with parts of the vehicle, C. Tread separation, D. Mismatched sizes. And the answer is A. Tires from different manufacturers. A high center of gravity means A. You'll have better traction, B. A rollover is less likely, C. You are more likely to tip over, D. The spring brakes will come fully on. And the answer is C. You are more likely to tip over. Tar in the road pavement often rises to the surface in very hot weather. Spots where the tar bleeds. A. Have good traction. B. Will cause your vehicle to slide back and forth. C. Will help you get better gas mileage. D. Are very slippery. And the answer is D. Are very slippery. You, as a driver, are not responsible for A. Making sure the truck is not overloaded. B. Inspecting the cargo. C. Ensuring the freshness of sealed cargo. D. Making sure that cargo is properly secured. And the answer is C. Ensuring the freshness of sealed cargo. When stopping at the scene of an accident, you should not A. Set out reflective triangles. B. Report any qualified person who is at the accident and helping the injured. C. Put on your four-way emergency flashers. D. Notify authorities. And the answer is B. Report any qualified person who is at the accident and helping the injured. You need to pay special attention to the space below your vehicle. A. On dirt roads. B. In no passing zones. C. In school zones. D. On multi-lane roads. And the answer is A. On dirt roads. If a shipping paper describes both hazardous and non-hazardous products, the hazardous materials must be A. Written in a larger font. B. Listed at the bottom. C. Identified by an H placed before the shipping description. D. Entered first. And the answer is D. Entered first. You should be especially alert for drunk drivers. A. Late at night. B. In the early evening. C. In the morning. D. Around shopping areas. And the answer is A. Late at night. When approaching a double railroad track, you should A. Remember that a train on one track may hide a train on the other track. B. Expect to hear a train when it's approaching. C. Rely upon the presence of warning signals. D. Remember that trains may be more frequent. And the answer is A. Remember that a train on one track may hide a train on the other track. If you expect to operate in both accepted and non-accepted interstate commerce, what type of commercial operation should you disclose? A. Standard. B. Non-accepted. C. Either accepted or non-accepted. D. Accepted. And the answer is B. Non-accepted. After starting the engine, the coolant temperature should A. Hold steady. B. Rise gradually. C. Rise quickly. D. Slowly decrease. And the answer is B. Rise gradually. ABS, anti-lock braking system. A. Lets you drive faster. B. Always shortens your stopping distance. C. Increases your normal braking capability. D. Keeps your brakes from locking up when you brake hard. And the answer is D. Keeps your brakes from locking up when you brake hard. To check the automatic transmission fluid. A. The engine may have to be running. B. You should turn the engine off. C. You must go down grades. D. The wheel nuts must be loose. And the answer is A. The engine may have to be running. Checking the engine compartment during the 7-step inspection does not include checking A. The engine oil temperature. B. The power steering fluid level. C. The battery fluid level. D. The engine oil level. And the answer is A. The engine oil temperature. Air storage tanks. A. Use parts of the service brake systems to stop the vehicle in a brake system failure. B. Are installed in the first tank the air compressor pumps air to. C. Pump air into the air storage tanks. D. Hold compressed air for the brakes. And the answer is D. Hold compressed air for the brakes. When driving on a long and/or steep downgrade, drivers should A. Use a low gear and release the brakes. B. Release the clutch. C. Select an appropriate safe speed and then use a low gear. D. Accelerate. And the answer is C. Select an appropriate safe speed and then use a low gear. Driving at night is driving during the day. A. About the same as. B. More dangerous than. C. Safer than. D. None of the above. And the answer is B. More dangerous than. Suspension systems. A. Specify the loaded weight of a single vehicle. B. Are rated for the maximum weight the vehicle can pull. C. Have a minimum weight rating. D. Have a weight capacity rating. And the answer is D. Have a weight capacity rating. For safety during a trip, you should A. Use your senses to check for problems. B. Watch gauges for signs of trouble. C. Check critical items when you stop. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Which of the following statements about hydroplaning is true? A. Hydroplaning is more likely if tire tread is worn. B. Hydroplaning is less likely if tire pressure is low. C. If your vehicle is hydroplaning, you should use the brakes to slow down. D. Hydroplaning usually occurs at speeds lower than 30 miles per hour. And the answer is A. Hydroplaning is more likely if tire tread is worn. Which of the following is a common cause of truck fires? A. Short circuits due to loose connections. B. Loose fuel connections. C. Underinflated tires and duals that touch. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. The parking brake. A. Should be used when you need to apply the brakes firmly. B. Should be used whenever you park. C. Should be used when driving in bad weather. D. All of the above. And the answer is B. Should be used whenever you park. If you must drive slowly, how should you alert following drivers? A. Use your emergency flashers if it is legal. B. Flash your brake lights. C. Turn on your tail lights. D. Help them out by signaling when it is safe to pass. And the answer is A. Use your emergency flashers if it is legal. To test the parking brake. A. Step on and off the brake pedal to reduce air pressure. B. Check that all shut-off valves are in the open position. C. Gently try to pull forward with the parking brake on. D. Turn off the engine. And the answer is C. Gently try to pull forward with the parking brake on. ABS will A. Not change your normal braking capability. B. Shorten your stopping distance. C. Not give you more control over the vehicle during braking. D. Increase your average speed. And the answer is A. Not change your normal braking capability. If you must stop on a one-way or divided highway, place your warning devices A. 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet toward the approaching traffic. B. 10 feet, 50 feet, and 150 feet toward the approaching traffic. C. 100 feet, 200 feet, and 300 feet toward the approaching traffic. D. 50 feet, 100 feet, and 150 feet toward the approaching traffic. And the answer is A. 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet toward the approaching traffic. During a pre-trip inspection, to check your lights you should A. Turn off the engine, turn on the headlights and four-way emergency flashers, and get out of the vehicle. B. With the engine running, put the vehicle in a forward gear and turn on the headlights. C. Check the yellow malfunction lamps on the instrument panel. D. With the engine running, turn on the headlights and four-way emergency flashers, and get out of the vehicle. And the answer is A. Turn off the engine, turn on the headlights and four-way emergency flashers, and get out of the vehicle. Which of the following is a good way to avoid becoming an aggressive driver? A. Be realistic about your travel time. B. Avoid talking on your cell phone. C. Keep your following distance reasonable. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Texting while operating a commercial motor vehicle is A. Acceptable if you are contacting your supervisor. B. Illegal. C. Acceptable if you are contacting your dispatcher. D. Only allowed at night. And the answer is B. Illegal. To stay alert while driving, you should A. Avoid medications that can cause drowsiness. B. Rely on caffeine. C. Never open the window or use the air conditioner. D. All of the above. And the answer is A. Avoid medications that can cause drowsiness. When traction is poor, as in rain or snow, you should speed up very gradually. If you don't, A. You could lose control. B. Brake pressure will push the rod out. C. You will exceed the speed limit. D. The brakes will not work. And the answer is A. You could lose control. For an electrical equipment fire or gasoline or oil fire, use A. A Type A BC or BC fire extinguisher. B. A Type D fire extinguisher only. C. A Type BC fire extinguisher only. D. Water. And the answer is A. A Type A BC or BC fire extinguisher. In ideal conditions, if you are driving at 55 miles per hour, your vehicle will travel a minimum of until you can bring it to a complete stop. A. At least 350 feet. B. 419 feet. C. 209 feet. D. 250 feet. And the answer is B. 419 feet. Which of the following statements about cold medicines is true? A. They are over-the-counter drugs, therefore they can be used while driving. B. They should only be used when driving during the daytime. C. They may make the driver drowsy, therefore they should not be used while driving. D. None of the above. And the answer is C. They may make the driver drowsy, therefore they should not be used while driving. You have 2 tie-downs on a 15-foot load. How many more tie-downs do you need to secure cargo and keep it from shifting or falling? A. 3. B. 1. C. 2. D. None. And the answer is D. None. Which of these is false? The spare tire must A. Be approved by the truck manufacturer. B. Not be damaged. C. Be properly inflated. D. Be the proper size. And the answer is A. Be approved by the truck manufacturer. The maximum amount of play in a 20-inch steering wheel is A. 5 inches. B. A quarter inch. C. 2 inches. D. Half an inch. And the answer is C. 2 inches. When driving in heavy rain, A. Drive alongside other vehicles if possible. B. Avoid driving through deep puddles or flowing water if possible. C. Take curves at higher speeds and brake while in curves. D. All of the above. And the answer is B. Avoid driving through deep puddles or flowing water if possible. If you double your speed, your braking distance will be A. 4 times longer. B. 8 times longer. C. 3 times longer. D. 2 times longer. And the answer is A. 4 times longer. Which of the following may have reduced the clearances since the heights were posted at bridges and overpasses? A. Rain. B. The weight of a cargo. C. Repaving of the road. D. Traffic. And the answer is C. Repaving of the road. The only way to stop a front wheel skid is to A. Let the vehicle slow down. B. Countersteer. C. Supply more power to the drive wheels. D. All of the above. And the answer is A. Let the vehicle slow down. What is true about tire chains? A. You should learn how to put the chains on before you need to do it in snow. B. You should watch the official video tutorial by the manufacturer before putting them on. C. You must carry the at least 6 chains and extra crosslinks. D. All of the above. And the answer is A. You should learn how to put the chains on before you need to do it in snow. Federal, state, and local regulations concerning commercial vehicle weight, securing cargo, and covering loads vary widely. You should obey A. Federal regulations. B. State regulations. C. Local regulations. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Name 2 causes of tire fires. A. Underinflated tires and dual tires that touch. B. Driver smoking and poor ventilation. C. Excessive braking. D. Mismatched tires and road debris. And the answer is A. Underinflated tires and dual tires that touch. When backing, it is best to A. Use a helper whenever possible. B. Use only the passenger's side mirror. C. Back toward the passenger's side when possible. D. Try to back in the direction of the drift. And the answer is A. Use a helper whenever possible. When the wheels of a trailer lock up, the trailer will tend to swing around. This is more likely to happen when A. The trailer is empty or lightly loaded. B. The trailer is overloaded. C. The trailer is fully loaded. D. None of the above. And the answer is A. The trailer is empty or lightly loaded. Which of these is a possible consequence of forcing an automatic transmission into a lower gear at high speed? A. Loss of steering control. B. Loss of hydraulic pressure. C. Loss of all engine braking effect. D. All of the above. And the answer is C. Loss of all engine braking effect. Black ice is A. A thick layer of ice. B. Ice that makes the road look dry. C. A thin layer of black ice. D. None of the above. And the answer is D. None of the above. How can you determine your following distance? A. Pass a stationary object and count how many seconds it takes the vehicle ahead of you to reach that same object. B. When the vehicle ahead of you passes a stationary object such as a sign along the road, use the stopwatch on your smartphone to determine how long it takes you to reach that same object. C. When the vehicle ahead of you passes a stationary object on the side of road, start counting the seconds it takes you to reach that same object. D. None of the above. And the answer is C. When the vehicle ahead of you passes a stationary object on the side of road, start counting the seconds it takes you to reach that same object. If you are driving on a slippery road, you should A. Use ABS to improve traction. B. Adjust your speed to conditions. C. Decrease your following distance. D. Apply the brakes during turns. And the answer is B. Adjust your speed to conditions. During a pre-trip inspection, when checking the power steering hoses, you should A. Check for leaks. B. Check for damaged or bent rims. C. Look for broken or distorted coil springs. D. Check that the brake chambers are not leaking. And the answer is A. Check for leaks. The size of motorcycles can cause you to misjudge their speed and distance. You should A. Use extra caution before you pull out in front of a motorcycle. B. Check twice for motorcycles before pulling out into traffic. C. Never share lanes with motorcycles. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Emergency equipment is A. Optional. B. Encouraged. C. Required. D. Only required when transporting hazardous materials. And the answer is C. Required. When checking the steering system during your pre-trip inspection, you should look for A. Mismatched lock rings. B. Cracked drums. C. Steering wheel play of more than 10 degrees. D. Shoes or pads with oil or grease on them. And the answer is C. Steering wheel play of more than 10 degrees. When a tire suddenly blows out while you are driving, what should you do first? A. Use controlled or stab braking. B. Hold the steering wheel firmly and stay off the brakes. C. Brake lightly and hold the steering wheel firmly. D. Use the parking brake. And the answer is B. Hold the steering wheel firmly and stay off the brakes. When changing lanes, you should A. Not use your turn signals. B. Do it quickly. C. Not use your mirrors. D. None of the above. And the answer is D. None of the above. Which of the following statements about alcohol is true? A. Taking a cold shower will help sober you up. B. Time is the only method that works to sober you up. C. Drinking black coffee will help sober you up. D. Most people can drink 2 beers without affecting their driving ability. And the answer is B. Time is the only method that works to sober you up. When you apply the service brake at 5 miles per hour, which of the following might indicate a problem? A. The tongue drawbar is not bent. B. The vehicle pulls to one side or the other. C. The vehicle stops when the brake is applied. D. All the other answers are correct. And the answer is B. The vehicle pulls to one side or the other. The safety relief valve is located A. On the dashboard. B. In the first tank the air compressor pumps air to. C. On each end of the vehicle's axles. D. In the front brake. And the answer is B. In the first tank the air compressor pumps air to. The size of motorcycles can cause you to misjudge their speed and distance. You should A. Use extra caution before you pull out in front of a motorcycle. B. Check twice for motorcycles before pulling out into traffic. C. Never share lanes with motorcycles. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Before transporting sealed loads, you should check A. The special transit permit. B. That you don't exceed gross weight and axle weight limits. C. A small sample of whatever is inside. D. None of the above. And the answer is B. That you don't exceed gross weight and axle weight limits. Which of the following is not a type of retarder? A. Electric. B. Hydraulic. C. Anti-lock. D. Engine. And the answer is C. Anti-lock. Make sure you have enough tread on your tires. You must have at least tread depth in every major groove on front tires. A. 4/32 inch. B. 2/32 inch. C. 16/32 inch. D. 1 inch. And the answer is A. 4/32 inch. If you experience a loss of hydraulic pressure, you should do all of the following except A. Put the transmission in neutral. B. Use the parking brake. C. Downshift. D. Pump the brakes. And the answer is A. Put the transmission in neutral. Is a thin layer of ice that forms on road surfaces. A. Black ice. B. Blue ice. C. White ice. D. Gray ice. And the answer is A. Black ice. Which of the following is not a warning sign of fatigue? A. Engaging in conversation with a passenger. B. Yawning repeatedly. C. Trouble keeping your head up. D. Trouble remembering the last few miles driven. And the answer is A. Engaging in conversation with a passenger. What is a pull-up when referring to truck driving? A. When a driver stops and pulls forward to get a better position. B. A specific maneuver used to decelerate smoothly in the exit lane. C. A driving maneuver used to pull your vehicle over to the side of the road and stop. D. Using the speedometer to know when to shift up. And the answer is A. When a driver stops and pulls forward to get a better position. A driver waiting for too long at a stop could be a sign of A. A disabled driver. B. A blind driver. C. An impaired driver. D. An aggressive driver. And the answer is C. An impaired driver. You should hold your steering wheel A. Gently with both hands. B. With both hands on the same side of the wheel. C. Firmly with one hand. D. Firmly with both hands. And the answer is D. Firmly with both hands. Which of the following is not a way to know when to change gears? A. Check that the pressure gauge shows normal oil pressure. B. Use road speed, mph. C. Use engine speed, RPM. D. Watch your tachometer. And the answer is A. Check that the pressure gauge shows normal oil pressure. When driving at night, you should use, when you can, A. High beams. B. Indicator lights. C. Emergency flashers. D. Low beams. And the answer is A. High beams. To prevent fire, you should A. Check that the fire extinguisher is charged. B. Inspect the electrical, fuel, and exhaust systems. C. Inspect tires and cargo. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Doing a vehicle inspection is very important. Why? A. A defect found during an inspection could save you problems later. B. Federal and state regulations require that drivers inspect their vehicle. C. Not doing it could cost time and dollars, or even worse, an accident. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. Which of the following statements about backing heavy vehicles is true? A. Back to the right side so that you can see better. B. You should avoid backing whenever you can. C. Always back as quickly as possible. D. The helper should stand where you cannot see the help. And the answer is B. You should avoid backing whenever you can. Before transporting sealed loads, you should check that A. The load is properly secured. B. The seal numbers match the placard numbers. C. The load can be inspected. D. All of the above. And the answer is A. The load is properly secured. Air pressure should build up in a single air system within about A. 10 minutes. B. 3 minutes. C. 15 minutes. D. 1 minute. And the answer is B. 3 minutes. Air brakes. A. Should be used only when driving on wet roads. B. Are prohibited on larger vehicles. C. Can improve fuel efficiency. D. Are an effective way to stop large and heavy vehicles. And the answer is D. Are an effective way to stop large and heavy vehicles. Is the distance it takes to stop in ideal conditions once the brakes are applied? A. Perception distance. B. Braking distance. C. Safe following distance. D. Stopping distance. And the answer is B. Braking distance. If your vehicle thumps or vibrates heavily, it may be a sign that A. You need to shift up. B. The brakes have failed. C. One of the tires has gone flat. D. The engine belt is loose. And the answer is C. One of the tires has gone flat. The speed limit is 55 miles per hour. Traffic is heavy, moving at 35 miles per hour. What's the safest speed in this situation? A. 25 miles per hour. B. 40 miles per hour. C. 35 miles per hour. D. 45 miles per hour. And the answer is C. 35 miles per hour. With an engine fire, you should A. Open the hood as soon as possible. B. Turn the engine off as soon as possible. C. Not shoot foam from the vehicle's underside. D. All of the above. And the answer is B. Turn the engine off as soon as possible. At highway speeds, good drivers look at least ahead. A. 1/2 feet. B. 1/4 mile. C. 1 mile. D. 150 feet. And the answer is B. 1/4 mile. To calculate how much space you should keep in front of you. A. Add 4 seconds for each 10 feet of vehicle length at speeds below 40 miles per hour. B. Count off the seconds from when the vehicle ahead of you passes some clear landmark to when you reach that same landmark. C. Count off the seconds until you pass a pavement marking or some other clear landmark. D. Count off the seconds until you reach the vehicle ahead. And the answer is B. Count off the seconds from when the vehicle ahead of you passes some clear landmark to when you reach that same landmark. To avoid becoming an aggressive driver, you should A. Give other drivers your full attention. B. Speed up if you think you're going to be late. C. Make gestures to other drivers. D. Give other drivers the benefit of the doubt. And the answer is D. Give other drivers the benefit of the doubt. If you find anything unsafe during the pre-trip inspection, you are required to A. Get it fixed before driving. B. Write it in your inspection report. C. Inform your motor carrier after the trip. D. Drive cautiously until it is fixed. And the answer is A. Get it fixed before driving. To avoid becoming distracted while driving, you should A. Plan your route before you begin driving. B. Adjust all vehicle controls and mirrors prior to driving. C. Clear the vehicle of any unnecessary objects. D. All of the above. And the answer is D. All of the above. The gross combination weight, GCW, is A. The total weight of a single vehicle including its load. B. The weight of the vehicle, trailer, and cargo. C. The weight of the vehicle and its trailers. D. The weight of the trailer and cargo. And the answer is B. The weight of the vehicle, trailer, and cargo. Which of the following is not true? A. ABS will change the way you normally brake. B. ABS only comes into play when a wheel would have locked up because of over-braking. C. ABS won't compensate for bad brakes. D. ABS won't compensate for poor brake maintenance. And the answer is A. ABS will change the way you normally brake. To prevent fire, during the on-route inspection you should check the tires, wheels, and truck body for signs of A. Heat. B. Front wheel skids. C. A fire extinguisher. D. Ice. And the answer is A. Heat. Strong winds can make it difficult to stay in your lane, especially when driving. A. Lighter vehicles. B. Heavier vehicles. C. Vehicles with ABS. D. Flatbed trailers. And the answer is A. Lighter vehicles.